pleased with. Planet Zoo saw 4 new PDLC packs plus all the additional DLC. I'll be talking about how that strategy works a little bit later on. And we celebrated our 3-year anniversary with an update. As usual, the sustain rate of Planet Zoo is among our strongest, and it has like a sustain rate of around about 80% between financial years 22 and 23. As with Jurassic World Evolution, there's going to be more PDLC to come. Our players demand it, and we like it because you get a very nice ROI on it. We just announced the Oceania pack, which is coming out September the 19th. And for the first time, you're going to be able to play the adorable quokka. Homework question, look at what a quokka is and see how adorable it is. It's very much requested by our players. We continue to support Elite Dangerous.
Hey guys, wanted to pop in and just kind of let you hear that a second. And I know a lot of times it seems like, particularly with the game being in its 4th year, we're getting into the 4th year cycle with Planet Zoo. There's always a little bit of worry about it's stopping. We worry about support stopping. We worry about it being the last DLC. And I think where we sit right now, and actually just hearing that guy at the very, very top is the Frontier CEO, Johnny Watts, basically confirmed that more paid DLC is coming. He said the players demand it, and we get a very good return on investment with the Planet Zoo franchise. And he also says that it has a sustainability rate of 80%, meaning that 80% of the people that have bought the game, even back into 2020, 2019, typically are still coming back and playing it. So that is that's a really, really incredible feat for the title, I think. And I think it just goes to show that we definitely talk this game with our wallets. It's a very well selling game, and like he said, the return on investment is really, really good. A little bit later, I believe the Alex Bevis guy, the guy that's underneath him, actually goes into a little bit more of the numbers. But they go on to say that the Planet universe, they even talk about Planet Coaster a little bit and how they're excited about, quote, the next 2 creative sim management games coming. But what he goes on to say is how well of a nurturing model that Planet Zoo has fallen into, and that's kind of what they said is the bread and butter of the Planet games. It's almost like what they're saying is the Planet universe almost instantly fosters a very loyal, very ready to consume content fan base. The thing with the Planet franchises is when people get in them and they dedicate to them for years. It's not they're not fly-by-night titles. They're not a lot of, I don't think it's a lot of where you pick it up and you play it for an hour and then never touch it again. These are very, very long titles that envelop years and years of dedication, of ideas, of imagination. They really, really tap into that creativity that makes us want to share it with others, they go on to say, and that is kind of what leads on to the longevity of the Planet franchise. It's that creative factor. We're not confined, kind of like what they give us. He even mentions, not to mention Planet Coaster again, but he was saying that game is still selling even today. There are people just getting into that and, downloading blueprints and combing the workshop for people that have put stuff on there for years and years and years and still are having a very, very fun experience, even with that title being, pre-2017, all these years later, still performing well. And it appears that Planet Zoo is performing really, really well. And like I said, you saw it right at the beginning, more paid DLC is coming, even past Oceania. And I think that's fun for all of us. We could be definitely, I think some of you said it in one of the other videos, we could be rolling into 2024, probably even summer of 2024, and still getting paid DLCs for Planet Zoo. I really don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. And I've said this in a past video, maybe 2 or 3 videos ago. If you asked me a year ago, would we still be getting paid DLCs for Planet Zoo? I was kind of saying no, because I was just thinking like, okay, they're like, what else could they add, like as far as theming goes and pieces? But obviously there are still some more ideas out there. There are definitely still more animals out there. I would suspect probably next, let's just think September, October, November, December. I could see maybe before 2024 us getting an animal pack towards the end of kind of the end of December, maybe beginning of January, middle of January. I could see an animal pack coming. I probably wouldn't necessarily see back-to-back scenery packs coming, but they also, a lot of you guys have talked about the Highlands pack and, like a quote-unquote mountain pack. That seems very, very interesting. There's just like, it's so cool to hear this coming from the CEO, because it just seems like now that we're sitting here, this game should have so much more life left. Like this should really, I think this should really get us all excited when we hear him talking about this, that the game isn't, it's like not even close to being done being developed yet. Now, what does this mean for the console players? I don't know. I only have Planet Coaster to go off of, where I can tell you with the Planet Coaster blueprint, once the console version came out, like no more paid DLCs followed it. It was like, that was the last bang. I don't know if it'll be like that for Planet Zoo. Maybe they could release the console version, get more people in on the game, and coincide it with more paid DLCs. But I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up now. Like I said, I didn't even think the game, I thought we were going to be at in-game by now, and that absolutely does not seem like it's going to be the case. So let me know your thoughts down below on what you think, what could be coming now that we have confirmation Oceania is not the end. There is more paid DLC on its way. So anyways, guys, I'll jump on out of here. Just wanted to share that thought with you. I was watching back the fiscal year 2023 presentation and caught that nugget about 7 minutes in, and I was like, okay, so Oceania it's not the end. We've got more coming. So thought that was cool. Thought you guys would want to know it. But anyways, I'll catch you in the next video.